What time is it? Yes.
Welcome to TNS, your ultimate destination for everything NBA. Join us as we dive into the electrifying world of basketball. Subscribe now and share this video. Does Cleveland have any plans of moving Darius Garland? We are finding out that it may not be for a lack of want, and more for a lack of interest from around the NBA. There have been multiple reports stating it isn't a good time for the Cavs to trade Garland, as his value is not exactly that high at the moment. But given the season that Garland just had, that doesn't come as any of a surprise. In spite of all the trade rumors and speculation, the Cavaliers will likely be holding on to Darius Garland. The 24-year-old averaged 18 points, 6.5 assists, and 1.3 steals over 33.4 minutes per game. In the playoffs, Garland registered 15.7 points and 5.8 assists a night. If the Cavaliers are able to extract any value out of Garland in a trade, where they can get bigger and a bit more versatile, they may consider pulling the trigger. After the Cleveland Cavaliers were eliminated from the playoffs, there were rumblings that the team would look to split up Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. Mitchell is the better player, so the general consensus was that the Cavaliers might try to trade Garland if Mitchell signed an extension. Mitchell re-upped with the Cavs on a 3-year, $150 million contract on Tuesday morning, which has refueled speculation that the Cavaliers could look to move Garland. Cleveland does not seem interested in trading Garland, noting that the market is terrible for him. That falls in line with a separate report that recently surfaced. There is no doubt that Garland's rather shaky season and awful playoff showing may have negatively affected his value to the point that it wouldn't make much sense for the Cavaliers to trade him. The only way Cleveland would even consider trading Garland is if it clearly improves the roster. Garland is a former All-Star, and in his 2 seasons averaging 21.6 points per game on decent efficiency. The Cavs may ultimately have to trade Garland, Jarrett Allen, or Evan Mobley in order to truly construct a championship-caliber roster. The Cavaliers have started to fall behind, and with Mitchell's new contract featuring a player option for during the summer of 2027, they don't exactly have ample time. But wait again. There is a team looking to add talent wherever they can find it, and one of the hottest names on the trade market may have resurfaced at a much lower price. The Cleveland Cavaliers could be shopping Darius Garland. The San Antonio Spurs have their point guard they needed in recent free agent Chris Paul, and the point guard of the future in rookie Stephon Castle. The Spurs, with all their draft picks, can build and trade package for Garland, although the asking price might have significantly decreased. If the Spurs trade for Garland, the Spurs will have a long-term core featuring Garland, Devin Vassell, Castle, Jeremy Sochan, and Victor Wembanyama. Cleveland shouldn't necessarily want to trade the 24-year-old point guard just entering his prime. A proposed 3-team deal between the Cavaliers, Los Angeles Lakers, and Brooklyn Nets that involves Cleveland sending out Garland and Caris LeVert and receiving Reeves, Cam Johnson, and Rui Hachimura. The Cavaliers trade Darius Garland, land Austin Reeves in wild trade proposal. The Cavs are rumored to be interested in Johnson, so a trade with the Nets certainly makes sense. But could the Los Angeles Lakers look be the ideal landing spot for Garland, a team in need of a third star alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis? While a 2-team deal is possible, bringing in the rebuilding Brooklyn Nets would help all 3 franchises get what they need. A Garland to LA trade would look like this: Cleveland Cavaliers get Cam Johnson, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura. Los Angeles Lakers receive Darius Garland, Caris LeVert. Brooklyn Nets get D'Angelo Russell, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Christian Wood, 2029 first-round pick via Lakers. All 3 players are under multi-year contracts and range from $12.9 million to $23.6 million and are in or about to enter their primes. Cleveland would come away with a starting 5 of Mitchell, Max Strus, Johnson, Mobley, and Allen, with Reeves, Hachimura, Isaac Okoro, Dean Wade, Georges Niang, Sam Merrill, Craig Porter Jr., Ty Jerome, and Jalen Tyson off the bench. Lakers lose Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, D'Angelo Russell, Christian Wood, Jalen Hood-Schifino, and a 2029 first-round pick. Garland is the ideal candidate to take over point guard duties. The 24-year-old has 5 seasons of experience and has averaged 20.6 points, 7.7 assists, and 1.3 steals on 38.9% shooting from three over the past 3 years. He was named an All-Star in 2022, with James selecting him in the All-Star draft over Donovan Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, Murray, and others. The Lakers would have a new starting lineup of Garland, LeVert, James, Jared Vanderbilt, and Davis, with Knecht, Gabe Vincent, Max Christie, Jackson Hayes, and Cam Reddish off the bench. With all that being said, there is still a considerable amount of time remaining in the offseason, so maybe the Cavs will pull off a trade that critically alters the NBA. Check back soon for more NBA trade news. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching the NBA Splash.